New Year's Day. Life's an everyday adventure. That's my philosophy. New Year's Day is one of my favorite days of the year. My parents love it too. We always start the day with a party. First, we all get our favorite funny hats from our New Year's Day box. Then, with our hats on, we eat cake for breakfast. Normally, we like chocolate cake with strawberry frosting, but I thought we should try something new this year, an angel food cake. It's the lightest and fluffiest cake I've ever had. We whipped it up in no time and popped it in the oven. My mother decided her famous fudge sauce would be a delicious frosting, and my father cut up strawberries to add some color. This year's cake was going to be fabulous. I was certain because my toes were tingling like lightning bolts in my moccasins. Next, we put up our Happy New Year banner and blew up some balloons. You can't have a party without streamers, so we hung some all around the house. Yahoo! The cake was ready. The house was ready. The party could begin. We sat down to a big glass of milk and a huge piece of cake. Happy New Year! We all cheered at the same time. Then we began to talk about all the things we did last year that were fun, exciting, interesting, and new. My mother and father were filled with lots of things to say. The year went by so quickly, but when I thought about all we had done in a year, it made it feel like a very long time. How does that work? Finally, it was my turn. I tried to remember every adventure I had had last year. Wow, there were so many. I jumped in. Remember when we were walking the dog with Marco that day and we went into the house that was being built? My mother smiled and nodded as she took another bite of our new New Year's Day cake. As I was remembering all of the cool things I learned about house building, I decided we should take another walk by the house to see it finally finished. I'll have to remember to add it to this year's list of things to do. Another favorite day this year was one spent with my grandmother. She woke me up really early one morning to listen to and watch nature waking up. It was awesome. Nature is really noisy in the morning, and all sorts of creatures, flowers, and trees are very busy. I had never been up so early, so I never knew how nature woke up. Now all I have to do is watch nature go to sleep. Oh, wait! I wrote my first poem this year, too, remember? I asked my parents excitedly. They grabbed my hands and danced in a circle singing my poem, just as we did the day I wrote it. Something else I learned this year was how helpful bees are to the world. They make yummy honey, they never stop working, and they help move pollen from flower to flower, so our flowers and vegetables can grow. Bees aren't mean and scary. Bees are terrific. My brain was spinning. The more I thought about what I had done and learned last year, the more I remembered other adventures. I couldn't stop. Last year was a big year. I wondered what adventures I would have this year. Luckily, it was now late in the afternoon. The perfect time to talk about what we hope to do in the coming year. Since I had so many ideas, my parents let me go first. I want to learn how to do a swan dive. Each summer when we go to the local pool, I love to watch the other kids diving. Now I want to learn how to do a big, beautiful swan dive. I also recently heard that chocolate makes people happy. So I decided I also want to learn how to make the best chocolate chip cookie in the world. Then if someone I know is sad, I can make them a batch of cookies and poof, they would be happy again. That would be a great trick to learn this year. I really love words. Words are more than fun. They help me say exactly what I want to say. So this year, I'd like to learn every word in my dictionary that starts with the letter S. That would be superific. Actually, that word isn't in my dictionary, but it should be. When my mother talked about what she wanted to do this year, she was really excited. She said, "This year I intend to read a mystery novel every week. That means 52 mystery novels. I cannot wait." My father smiled and said,
"That's funny, dear. I intend to write a mystery novel this year."
Maybe my mother will read my father's mystery book as her last book of the year. It was almost bedtime, and my parents and I were feeling very happy about our New Year's Day party. We had looked back and we had looked forward, but we all agreed that what we really want this year is a year just like the last one, where we were happy and healthy and life is full of adventure. New Year's Day is the best time to think about all that you did last year and all that you plan to do this year. Happy New Year! Molly Moccasins, Everyday Adventurer.